WLKY weather with Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardosi.
All right, scattered shower and thunderstorm chances are going to be running pretty high over the next, let's call it 24 to 36 hours. It won't rain continuously, but boy, they're going to be out there, so have those umbrellas ready to go as the impact weather is expected right through tomorrow, even into early Wednesday morning. Scattered showers and storms, as I mentioned. In other words, it's not going to rain continuously, but where these things pop up, I want you to keep in mind that the atmosphere is full of moisture. Wind is relatively light, so storm movement initially could be kind of slow. When you have that kind of a mix, you can get a lot of rainfall in a short period of time. Greatest coverage of these scattered showers and storms will be very late tonight, the first half of tomorrow. Then I think we could see another batch in here tomorrow night and wrapping up early Wednesday morning. Main threats, heavy rainfall and some gusty winds with the strongest cores moving on through. Now, as far as what's going on right now, we're in fine shape. We do have a flood watch that is in effect for the better part of the viewing area, and this goes until tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock. We're going to have to be on the lookout for some runoff issues in scattered locations because of that heavy rain potential. Right now, there's not much happening around the viewing area. It's been a quiet Monday evening, certainly warm and humid, but we have a couple of showers near the Wabash in southwestern Indiana. Bigger batch of showers and a few storms here in western Kentucky. These are kind of spinning their way off to the east and northeast. Quite strong earlier, but they are in a weakening trend, and I think that weakening trend will hold the rest of the night as we're starting to lose some of that instability. Right now, 77 in the metro, a south-southeasterly wind at 14 miles an hour. Here's the big picture, and you can see a lot of clouds, these little batches of showers and storms just kind of scattered about, being kicked off by that little wiggle in the jet stream that's moving very slow off towards the east, and this is what's going to kind of keep us unsettled over the next 1 to 1.5 days. So here's the future cast. Midnight tonight, still not much in the viewing area. We have the showers and storms to the west. Those are expected to cruise into the region. Let's call it right around the morning commute. So allow extra time to get to your destinations. And again, it's not going to rain continuously all day tomorrow, but with this system rolling through and a lot of heat and instability, we're going to have scattered storm chances, no question about it, tomorrow afternoon, even tomorrow night. It's possible one or two of those storms could be on the strong side across our viewing area and points off to the west. Right now, a marginal risk for a strong or severe storm. And the primary threat would be gusty winds and torrential rainfall. So no question about it, we'll be here all day tomorrow and tomorrow night, even into Wednesday morning. Keeping you up to date. Be sure and tune in to Matt tomorrow morning for the very latest. Here's our forecast. Overnight tonight, warm, humid, scattered showers and a few storms very late, 72 on your low. Looking through tomorrow, just a warm, sticky day and scattered showers and a few storms. I think the best chances in the morning, midday, maybe a little break early afternoon, then more come at us late in the afternoon and tomorrow night. So just be prepared if you have the outdoor plans. Rick, this energy should get out of here early Wednesday, so the storm threat will wind up very early in the day. Otherwise, the afternoon, it looks hot. 91 Wednesday, same on Thursday. What you don't see is the potential humidity. That means a heat index that could be flirting with 100 Wednesday and Thursday, and then another chance for storms by Friday.